guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do like my face makeup because I was recently on Cover FX. Something popped up. I think it was on like Instagram or something like that. It popped up and it was like, hey, we're having 50% off like the whole website. And I have some other Cover FX products that I really like. So I was like, oh, let me go to the website, let me see what they have. And I ended up purchasing a couple foundations, setting spray, bronzing, enhancing drops, some bronzer products, and whatever else. So I thought I'd sit down and do my face makeup and show you guys these products. I think they're still having the sale. The last I looked, it popped up and said like 40% off, but I don't know. Let me check real quick. I'm very bad about this. So it looks like as of the time I'm filming this, the sale is done. I think they had it up for like maybe a week. I'm not really sure. Just to comment, I hope this is okay. I hope I don't get a lot of like random feedback from the background because I filmed a whole video and I was upstairs in one of the rooms and we have to have a window unit up there because there's no central air. And I thought everything was okay and I went back to edit the video and I was like, I can't, like I can't. Like I tried to salvage the video and change like different settings within my editing software to really enhance like my voice over that. But for some reason, the mic I have, it picks up everything. So at this point in my parents' house, the porch is the quietest place I can find between my mom watching TV, my youngest daughter's here with me, upstairs I have the central AC, so I'm like, let me go out here. I don't even have like the ceiling fans on, but let me tell you, holy flippin' humidity. It is so humid, like it is so humid up here in the Northeast. I'm like, I came out here and I was like, oh, it's a lot cooler out here, and the longer I sit, the more moist I feel. So I don't know, maybe this will be a good informative video to let you know if Cover FX products are good for like high humidity situations. So anyway, I have a very large bag of goodies here. We'll go over them and I'll put them on my face. So if you want to see how that goes, then just keep watching. I hope this is like close enough. I don't know. I feel like it is, but you know, sometimes I go back and edit these videos and I'm like, oh, you could have got like a little closer. I like the background. I think that's the reflection. I'm really getting a lot of the reflection from like the lights right there, so you can't even see like outside. Hopefully this is like a good distance. I don't know. Anyway, so I bought quite a few things. I actually got 2 different setting sprays. I did do the Cover FX Dewy Finish setting spray, and then I also did the High Performance setting sprays because again, they were 50% off. Everything was 50%. They gave, you know, they gave me one free product and I'm just kind of annoyed by it. It's the SPF 30 Booster Drops, the broad spectrum sunscreen. It kept asking me if I wanted it and I actually looked into it and I opted out of it because it has stuff like avobenzone, homosalate, octosalate, and octocrylene. I haven't looked up the octocrylene, but I'm pretty sure the octosalate, homosalate, whatever, I think those are actually considered endocrine disruptors. So I try not to use SPF that has those ingredients in them. So I was kind of like, man, that's really what they would send me because I kept declining it. So they were like, we're gonna send that to you for free. It's probably the only other thing on there. I did get the Cover FX Radiant Start Tinted Moisturizer. So I have that, but I also purchased the Cover FX Power Play Foundation because I was like, you know, sometimes I want foundation for just a smidge more coverage. I'm thinking the tinted moisturizer might be better for today, but I did get the Power Play foundation. Oh, I did get the blurring primer, so I think I'll use that. So I got the blurring primer. I did get the Custom Enhancer Bronze Drops. I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna put on my face today, but I did get the bronze drops and I got them in, I think it was, is it Sunburst? Sunkissed, you know, similar. And then I got the Custom Enhancer drops. I had these from, God, years ago. This one is in Moonlight. This is the, like the highlight. This is more the champagne-y color. I feel like these two are like super similar if you hold them up. But one's bronzing drops, one's like highlighter. So they look super similar in the packaging though. And then, what is this? Oh, I got the concealer. So I did get this Skin Discovered Longwear Concealer. So I'm hoping to use that today. And then I got the monochromatic bronzer. So I have two of the blushes that are like this, where you get the shimmery side and then you get like the blushes over here. So that's why I opted to get the monochromatic bronzer duo matte and shimmer. I'm excited about it. And then last but not least, I got the Custom Enhancer palette. It's got 3 like highlights in there. I thought they were really pretty. This one looks more like you could do it as like a blush topper, but I was like, you know what, I do like their stuff. I do like their shimmery highlighty whatevers, so I did get that. So anyhow, let's jump on in. I'm gonna get some of this blurring primer and pore minimizer. It says a weightless silky balm that blurs the appearance of pores and fine lines, creates an ultra smooth canvas for flawless makeup application, all skin types. So I'm gonna grab some of that. I don't know, as moist as my face feels now. Oh, I was not expecting this to have a color to it. I don't see, it just says blurring primer, but I honestly was not expecting it. It's right here on this finger. See, so it's right here on this finger. I wasn't expecting it to have like any kind of color to it. So I don't know. That's very interesting. So I'm gonna put that. Like basically in my T-zone area and then on my chin. That was very interesting. It feels really nice. I'm just really thrown off by the fact that it has like a color to it coming out of the tube. But it looks nice. I don't really see any issue there on my face. I don't know. I like it. So now I'm gonna go in with the Radiant Start Tinted Moisturizer because I feel like at this moment in time in my life, outside here on this porch, it's gonna be too much for the Power Play foundation. If I was going out somewhere, then you know, maybe I'd do that. So this tinted moisturizer, it's thick, it looks luminous like it's supposed to be. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my sponge and put that all over my face. Okay, so I put that all over my face. I feel like it definitely is exactly what it says. It looks nice. It just looks like my skin, but like smoother than it was. It looks very luminous and radiant on the viewfinder. So a dewy radiant tinted moisturizer helps even out tone while nourishing and replenishing moisture lost, suitable for all skin types. I think at this present moment there isn't a whole lot of moisture lost within me with the amount of humidity, but anyway, I think it feels nice on the skin. It feels like, it feels light. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel like heavy. So I really like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the concealer. Is this a full coverage? Skin Discovered Longwear Concealer. Our game-changing formula hides dark circles and redness all day. No creasing, no transfer, no settling. So, dot directly on skin using a sponge, applicator, and blend as desired. using a brush or makeup sponge. For full coverage, follow with your favorite Cover FX foundation. So they're saying that you should use this after, or before your foundation, I mean. So I'm just gonna put a little here because I'm going to be doing my eye makeup in a bit. I'm gonna use this just to lighten up. I feel like I had a little bit of trouble picking a color. Well, I don't think I want to put that over there. I feel like I had a bit of trouble picking a color for the concealer. I don't feel like I had a very large array of colors to choose from, and I was kind of bummed. So I went with L1 because that's not going to tell me anything. And the box is not going to tell me. So anyway, this is L1. I think it was like the only light with like neutral. So I'm just going to blend this out with my sponge. And take a little bit of what might be left on this sponge and just kind of dab over that spot there just to lighten it a little bit. I don't want to put too much on there because I have enough on my face. So I actually really like that. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows, and then I went ahead and set my concealer with my LYS translucent setting powder. Absolutely love this powder. I need to get another one because I have hit pan. This is like my second or third, and I'm hitting pan on that. I love it. And what's so funny is I even try to like wipe around the edges and I still hit pan in the center, so whatever. I feel like the drops, it's probably gonna be something to mix into foundation as opposed to putting it on, because I feel like even if I put it on now, it's gonna look like a highlighter, and that's really not what I want to do with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the monochromatic bronze duo. I'm gonna pick this up with the, oh, this is Make the Blush Brush from Beauty Bay, but I like the shape of it more or less for bronzing and contouring. So I'm gonna pick some of this up, tap it off, and then I give just a little light like stipple, just so I can see what the color payoff is gonna be like. And then I'm just gonna put that on like I normally would. Put some up here. There's a very large fly out here. The flies here are awful. I'm like, God, I guess because I grew up here, like this stuff just, you know, I was just used to it, I suppose, but being away from it and then coming back, and I guess I just didn't notice it as much either. Like when I would come up from Florida, I don't know what I noticed. Florida was bad for fruit flies. Was it bad for fruit flies, or was it the first year we came back here it was really bad with fruit flies here? And now this year it's like these flies are awful. Like even the facility I work in, I'm like, we are walking around with a fly swatter. Like, come on. Like, but again, I'm in the middle of cornfields, so that's just, I think it just kind of goes with the territory, you know? But like, it wasn't any big thing to me growing up. I think it was just kind of normal because, again, I grew up here. That's just how it was, and I didn't notice it like I do now, because now I'm like, ugh. If any of you have been watching me and wondering for a while, I overpacked. I packed way too much stuff. And I feel like things are not going how I planned, but I feel like I'm very prepared if something was to whatever. But I'm like, I've just been looking at my suitcase, and I'm like, I've opened this thing a handful of times. It is just filled with stuff that I don't think I'm gonna need. So I might take it back when I go home next weekend for Father's Day. I'm gonna take some stuff back so I don't have as much. I always like to bring a little bit of bronzer down my neck, just so it doesn't look so disconnected. Okay, I really like that. What do I want to use? I think I'm gonna pick up this glow up brush. It is, I'm pretty sure it's Beauty Bay. It is. It's the Beauty Bay Rose Gold Collection, but I didn't realize this poor little guy was smushed down in my basket. So I think I'm gonna pick up the shimmer here just ever so lightly on the edge of that. And I'm honestly just gonna use that over where I just went. Did it do anything? I think I just look so there's that side. Like, is it a need to have? I think I just need to put it all over. I think I'm already radiant, but you guys know I love a nice luminous look. I think I was already, not the hair. I think I was already looking luminous and radiant. So there's that. I mean, everything looks nice. I don't have any like qualms about it. I'm not like, ew. So I'm gonna go in and I think I'm gonna use my Bellini palette by BH Cosmetics. Love this palette. I'm gonna use this for my blush, so I'm just gonna pop that on really quick. I think I'm gonna use a combo of a darker one and a lighter one. And just ever so lightly, just stipple that on for a nice flush of color. I think I hit my nose just a little bit too much. So I'm just blending that out with a bigger brush. And then I think this might be the last portion. So I think I'm gonna go in with this center shade here for my highlight. I don't know where my highlight brush went. I think it was in something else and then I was like, oh, that's not the brush for in there. And now I put it somewhere and I don't know where it is. It's quite obnoxious. So I'm gonna pick up this center shade. Was it Sunlight? Imagine that. Custom Enhancer palette. So I'm gonna pick up Sunlight on this Morphe M510 brush. And I'm just gonna go on the high point right here. Oh boy. That was a lot. And I think to finish it off, I'm just gonna take my damp sponge, and sometimes I just like to go over my highlight with a little bit of dampness, just to kind of like blend it into the rest of everything so it doesn't just look like blam, you just put a whole bunch of highlight like right there on your face. And I think I'm gonna hold off on the dewy setting spray for the moment. And I think I'm gonna go with the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray. Not really, oh, it's a spritzer. Oh, that's nice and light. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. So there we have it. There is my finished face. I like it. I'm gonna zoom out a smidge so you can see from a distance. I actually like it. It looks really nice. Everything went on really nice. I feel like it has a nice finish to it. I like how everything applied. I'm super excited. It was all 50% off. So I hope they're not like going out of business or something, because I feel like Cover FX used to be big at, was it Sephora or was it Ulta? I know I got some of the blushes that I have from Ulta and they were on sale, and I feel like I keep seeing them less and less. It's gonna make me sad because I really like Cover FX. So there it is. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. I really like it. I like how everything turned out. So yeah, I'm not going to do anything with my lips or my eyes because that's coming up in another video. So anyway, I appreciate all you guys. I hope this video helped you decide if you want to look at getting some of their products or kind of keep an eye on if they're going to have another sale or not. I did post the sale on my Instagram because who suggested it? It might have been Holly. Thank you, Holly. I think Holly had suggested a while back that maybe I should try to, was it Holly? I think it was Holly. Anyway, it was suggested that I try to post like when there are sales, so I'm not really sure where you guys want me to do that. So I posted on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow me on there or not. If you don't, you should. And then you can see some updates, but I'm pretty bad about keeping up with Instagram. So anyway, I did post it on there, so hopefully somebody saw it at some point in time. If not, keep an eye out on their website. They might have another sale coming up soon. I'm not really sure. So anyway, I appreciate all of you. If you have these products and you love them, let me know. I have quite a few that I did not even use yet. Like I didn't even use the Moonlight. I didn't use either one of these. I still have the Power Play foundation, so there's still quite a few things that I haven't used. But if you have them and you love them, let me know. If you have them and you're like, boo, I don't like those, let me know. We'll talk about it. I love talking with you guys. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate all you guys watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this.